Hi, I'm Benny Wolf and I welcome you to another video. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you had the chance to get into this year as well as I did. This part of the clan generated challenge with the Desert Clan focuses on the last members that were generated by the generator. Any additional members from now on would be made by me or with the help of other people. There will be 4 cats covered in this part, and we will start off with the 3 queens that all are sisters simply because of the description of them just being so similar that I figured it just made the most sense that they are sisters. Meanwhile, the 4th cat will be the one elder of the clan. Sootberry is a black mackerel tabby she-cat with short fur and yellow eyes. I personally added some white spotting to her, but that was just to somewhat break up the just mass of one-colored tabby cats. And also because I was inspired by the reference image of the cat I picked for her. Sootberry is the oldest of the 3 sisters that are now currently queens of Desert Clan. She is a stern but very caring cat, like she wants the best for her family and just doesn't tolerate any nonsense from them. She is the mother of Smokepaw actually, and she is aware that Waxpaw and Adderpaw are bullying her, and she's trying her best to get her daughter to fight back, but it isn't working as much as she would like. She did actually try to confront the 2 bullies, but it ended up with Smokepaw just getting more teasing from them because she got her mother involved, so she now just begrudgingly sits by and tries to encourage her daughter to actively fight back instead of just taking any of the bullying that the 2 other she-cats put her through. Despite being a very good fighter, Sootberry chooses to instead be a permanent queen and use her fighting skill to defend any kids from predators or other clans attacking Desert Clan. Here's Sootberry. I said most about her I wanted to say already, so we will rather swiftly move on to one of her younger sisters. Starling Pelt is a black spotted tabby she-cat with short fur and amber eyes. I will cut this very short and just say it. Starling Pelt is stupid, dumb. There's nothing going on behind those eyes. There's just one brain cell going from one end of her skull to the other, just playing ping pong. She's just idiotic, and people just ask themselves how she has managed to not get hurt from the stupid things she does. Probably infuriates her clanmates the most is that her encounters just never seem to go wrong. She's just somehow has stupid luck that she just survives encounters with poisonous animals without being bitten, and just not learning 1 second that maybe playing with a rattlesnake might kill you, but she just doesn't get it. She thinks it's fun and fine, while everybody else is just screaming on the inside. So it isn't exactly hard to imagine that her kids weren't exactly planned. She is the least along in her pregnancy from her sisters, and just as soon as she found out that she was gonna have kids, she just decided, oh, I can hang out with my sisters now, so I'm just gonna move to the nursery. And her sisters have mixed emotions about her, but they still obviously care about her, even if she's a little airheaded. Here's Starling Pelt all finished. DesertClan probably is very glad that her sister Suitberry is a permanent queen and will likely take over for Starling Pelt in the sense of raising the kids properly and teaching them manners, because you really can't trust her to do that. We will now move on to her twin sister. Nightheart is a black-spotted tabby she-cat with short fur and golden eyes. Nightheart is a little nervous and insecure cat. She is trying her best and initially started out as a medicine cat apprentice at the same time as Yellowstorm did. So the medicine cat before actually had 2 apprentices, but then Nightheart realized that she preferred being able to do something on patrols and just redirecting her nervousness into some impressive fighting skills. So she pretty much turned her flight instinct into a fighting instinct just to get rid of it, or at least have more control over it. She is a first-time mother and the furthest along, as you can tell from the way I chose to draw her, and she's very glad to have the assistance of her older sister Suitberry to just help her through the entire process once the time comes, knowing that she won't be alone in it all, and she really just appreciates it. She also appreciates Starling Pelt's presence, despite how she is mixed about Starling Pelt joining the nursery so early, but she can't really complain because she really likes the company in the end. hope you weren't too attached to her color palette, because I entirely changed her palette color because I felt like she needed to look a little more different from her sisters despite being like related. Here's the new Nightheart. I matched her color closer to her name because I feel like a Nightheart fits a cat more closely in like cooler tone colors. So yeah, we are now moving on from the queens to our one elder. Russet Briar is a red classic tabby tom with long fur and green eyes. I imagined Russet Briar to be the funky grandpa that every clan wants for them. He's the kind of cat to make up stories for apprentices and kids alike, while the warriors just watch with amusement as they are very aware that he is making up these tales of epic battles he fought. He has fought many battles, but they aren't as heroic as he's making them out to be. He was a well fighter, but now he's just, well, old. He can't do as much as he used to be able to. He still tries to groom himself and refuses the help at times, but occasionally he admits that he does need the help. He's a little stubborn, but still tries to joke around, cheer up everybody. The typical elder. He is actually the uncle of Ravenstar, meaning he is pretty ancient, as Ravenstar isn't the youngest cat herself, and that means this man has quite a few moons on his name, and likely won't be leaving anytime soon if he has a say in it. Here's our clan's beloved grandpa. They really appreciate his presence and the fact that he's still alive there to tell the tales of the clan and some over-exaggerated stories for the entertainment of everybody. With him finished, that concludes all of the pre-generated cats of DesertClan. And yeah, it was fun to do the cats that were like preset from the generator, and I really probably would do it again, maybe in a different way than I did it now, because I just didn't know what I was doing, because it was really just the first time I did a bigger project. And I'm thankful for all the comments and likes and just the general intention all of the videos have gotten. And I did want to give back to you guys in the plans I had for the few next upcoming videos of DesertClan, or it might be a few more, I don't know yet. It will tell with time. If you direct your attention to the description, you will see a Google form. In that Google form you can submit your own characters, or warriors characters better said, to be the fathers of the queen's kids, or just the other parent. They do not have to be part of DesertClan, so you don't have to create like a cat to be a DesertClan cat to follow these kids. There is lore that will be explained further along as to why this clan is rather lax on the queens and their choices and mates, or in temporary mates to sire their kids. The kids that I will design will be up for vote to decide who will actually become a cat of DesertClan, and any of the other kids would be raffled off through a random number generator to the people that are interested in having those kids as just their characters to use. And I hope you guys will enjoy this little idea I have for it, and I will see you in the next video where I'll be designing those kits. So goodbye, and I see you then.